Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into another video. Tonight, I am going to be talking about a subject that I think needs to be talked about. And that subject is the use and utilization of a spirit box, as it is called. Now, spirit boxes are claimed to be portals to the other side. And people claim to use spirit boxes to connect with spirits from the other side. Thus the name Spirit Box. Now here's the problem, and it's a big problem. Most of those spirits that you hear from the other side are not actually the spirits of the people you want to connect with. Let me explain. People who believe in Jesus Christ and God and the devil and Satan, like I do, need to be aware that spirits lie to you from the other side. Those spirits that you claim to be talking to are not the spirits of Ozzy Osbourne, for example. Hulk Hogan, for example. Who's another one? I can't think of all the names of people who have passed away. But there are people who claim that spirit boxes can be used to speak to the spirits of Ozzy Osbourne, for example. Let me explain why that's dangerous. That's not really Ozzy Osbourne. It's not. It is a demonic spirit pretending to be Ozzy Osbourne, because they want a way to get through. And these spirit boxes are doorways to the other side. And once that particular door is opened, you might not be able to close it again. Let me explain. Imagine a door to your house. You close the door between the inside of your house and the outside of your house, right? To keep people from coming in to your house. Am I right? The same thing with spirit boxes. Those spirit boxes are gateways to the other side. And once that gateway is opened, you invite unfriendly spirits to come through. Like I said, I believe in God, I believe in Jesus, I believe in Satan. He's real. Satan is real. God is real. Jesus Christ is real. Heaven and hell are real. Just because they claim to be the spirit of Ozzy Osbourne or Hulk Hogan or whoever, your grandma or your grandpa, those spirits are lying to you. Those are not really your loved ones. Those are not really Ozzy Osbourne or Hulk Hogan. I hate to break it to you. But what does Satan, what is Satan's goal? Satan's goal is to lie, kill, and destroy. That is his goal. That is his goal. To lie, cheat, steal, destroy. That's his goal. And one of the ways that he goes about accomplishing that goal is by manipulating you and lying to you. He's an excellent liar. He lies. I hate to break it to you, but he's a liar. He lies. And one of the ways he will try to manipulate you is by claiming to be the spirit of Ozzy Osbourne. By claiming to be the spirit of Hulk Hogan. By claiming to be the spirit of so many other famous people who have passed away. That is Satan trying to deceive you. I hate to break it to you. That's why you should never, under any circumstances, trust a spirit box. I would never trust a spirit box. Never. Never in my life would I ever trust a spirit box. And here's why. As I said before, Satan's goal is to manipulate, kill, destroy, and lie to you. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Point blank, period, end of discussion. That is his goal. He will lie to you. He will manipulate you. He will tell you everything you want to hear for you to let your guard down and for you to let him in. And people do it. People let him in. People let his angels of darkness in. And what happens when Satan's angels successfully manipulate their way in? I'll give you a minute to think about it. let me tell you. Let me tell you. Once they get through that gateway, through that door to the other side, that door may not be able to be closed again. So you just opened a doorway for him and the other dark angels to come through anytime they want, without having to be invited in, so to speak. So, if you are one of those people who use a spirit box, I implore you, please don't do it. Do not do it under any circumstances. Please do not do it. That doorway is closed for a reason. That doorway should never be opened by anyone. That particular doorway is closed for a reason. And let me tell you the reason. The reason that particular doorway is closed is because those spirits that claim to be the famous people you want to connect with can become what's known as a poltergeist. What is a poltergeist? A poltergeist is essentially an angry spirit that can hurt you, that can cause physical harm to you. You may not believe it, but poltergeists have happened in the past. You may not believe it. You may say, "Oh, that's not real. Nothing like that's ever happened." Yes, actually it has. There was a movie called Poltergeist back in the 80s. And if you Google poltergeist, you will find stories from the set of that movie where strange things happened. Very strange things. Because an angry spirit was allowed to pass through that gateway into our world. I'm not kidding. You can look it up for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Look it up for yourself. I'm telling you, poltergeists are real. Jesus Christ is real. God is real. Satan is real. Heaven and hell are real. So if you are one of those people who use spirit boxes, I implore you to stop. You may have just opened that door a teeny tiny bit, maybe that much. But that's more than enough for a spirit to come through. An angry spirit, a vengeful spirit, a poltergeist. That is what a poltergeist is. A poltergeist is a vengeful spirit that is very, very angry, and they can do harm to you. So I implore you, please don't use spirit boxes. Don't use them. Because what did I say earlier? Satan's goal is to kill, destroy, and lie to you. That is his goal. And he will use any means necessary to lie to you, to get you to open that doorway, to open that gateway. And once that gateway is opened, it may never be able to be shut again. And you're just inviting angry, vengeful spirits to come through that gateway anytime they want. Oh, you think that spirit box is shut off? You think that gateway is closed? It's not. You just busted that thing wide open. I want you to think very hard about what you're doing when you use a spirit box. Just think about it. That's why I'll never use one. Never have, never will. Just like a Ouija board. I'll never use a Ouija board. Never have, never will. Because the exact same thing can happen. You think Ouija boards are just harmless toys. They're not. They are inviting these vengeful, angry spirits to come through. That's another gateway that the vengeful spirits can use to come through. You need to stop using spirit boxes and Ouija boards if you are still doing it. Just because you don't believe in God, just because you don't believe in Jesus Christ, just because you don't believe in Satan, doesn't mean they don't believe in you. Please listen to me. Heed my warning. Stop using spirit boxes. Stop using Ouija boards. Just stop. You are just inviting these angry, vengeful spirits to come through. And once they are on this side, once they are in all plane of existence, they can do harm to you. Don't take my word for it. Look it up for yourself. It has happened in the past. As always, like, subscribe, and comment on my videos if you can, please. That would help me out. But heed my warning. Stop doing it. Please. Just stop it. like, subscribe, and comment on my videos. And I will see you in the next one. Good night, everybody.